off the chain. Hey, you know it's my bad. What's good, y'all? It's another episode of Let It Rain podcast. My name is DJ Nate Slaughter.
And my name is Spoon B.
Yeah. This is it. We made it, baby.
How was your weekend?
Man, it was awesome, man. Busy. And let the church say again, busy.
Thought you would say, let the church say, yay.
Amen. Yeah, a lot of work in Nashville. Actually got to do some work in town this week in my local town, and good turnouts. A little bit of rain here and there, but shoot, people still bopping, doing their thing, grilling out, having a good time. How about you? How was your weekend, bro?
My weekend was good, man. I got to enjoy much needed family time from work.
Mm-hmm.
Needed that. Even though it rained, I was wet, messed up my shoes.
You was wet. Yeah,
Messed up my shoes. But it's all right. It's all right. We did good. We had fun. I actually stayed longer than I should. Because, you know, I be in and out. Like, black folks.
Yes, sir.
You finna get the arguing. You finna get something going on. But, hey, it was good, much needed. No arguing.
So you actually hung with the family?
No, bro. I did good. Like, thank God for growth. Growth.
Yeah, you actually loved somebody.
Yeah, I love somebody. It was good. Kids had fun. Adults was chilling. They was playing spades. Traditional way we used to play all day. Like, the good energy. Didn't nobody get too loose. Yeah. Food was good. The Nick Tricks was fire.
Hey, shout out Nick Tricks out this mug.
Hey, shout out to my beautiful wife.
Yes, sir. That's Spoon's wife, man. She got
I'm gonna put the
bombest
link,
desserts, man.
I'm gonna put the link down below, so y'all go check her out. She pretty good, and I promise you, she's the cheapest in town. Promise you. I promise you.
Yeah, so you keep it with the family. Ain't nobody trying to pull out no weapons or nothing like that.
No, it was good. It's gravy. Like, it's like, all jokes aside, I feel like us as black people, like, we don't do that enough.
Bro, it's definitely like getting less and less and less and less and less. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, we don't do that. We don't do that enough. Like, we only do it through holidays or if somebody passed, somebody birthday, somebody this and that, bro. I feel like
you're right, bro. Right. I feel like you're right. I think social media, everybody feel like they're in touch with everybody all the time versus how you used to have to go to somebody's house. Now it's just like, man, I'm gonna hit them on social media and say happy birthday. Instead of like, everybody, let's go to, some buffet somewhere and let's eat. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't do that no more.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It was a good turnout, man. I think my family, we agreed to start having it a lot more. Just because, like, a lot of people passing, and only time people just praise when somebody go or some crazy stuff like that. It's like, like in this time and era, everybody needed. Like, my family's like, they ain't too much worried about how much it costs. Like, by the time we pay for the cost, anything after that, that's come on. No matter if you ain't giving no money, this and that. Just come have fun.
Yeah, we just want to see you.
Yeah, we just want to see you.
Yeah.
And we understand if you ain't got it, this and that. Like,
Yeah, man. I mean, like you said, like, it's supposed to be family, man. Like, and family get together. Family supposed to have family back. But how that can go. Sometimes folks can be disrespectful in your family. Sometimes be your own family who be your worst enemy. So, it's a double-edged sword.
Yes.
But when it's good, man. And I salute y'all for being able to get together and love one another on the holiday and want to keep doing it because there's a lot of people who don't give a damn about each other no more, bro.
Definitely right. Hey, first off, bro, we did this without thanking our supporters.
Oh man, go do your thing.
Hey, thank y'all for watching our 2 snippets on our first episode.
Thank y'all. We appreciate it.
Thank y'all.
Man. Thank you.
Continue to like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notice. That's the little bell at the bottom that you clean. Yeah, that right there.
So y'all can we can get some views out this something bit.
So, guys, we on good pace. Our first snippet did good numbers for us to be amateur rookies.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a blessing, man, to see people respond, Instagram, Facebook, everybody just like, man, we can't wait for y'all to come out again or whatever, or to drop or whatever. Yeah. So we ain't going nowhere. Like I said, y'all, it's a numbers game. We trying to go viral out this motherfucker. So, just know that and, ride with us. We happy to have y'all on the journey.
Facts. We can't do it without our supporters. No. Nobody can do it without your supporters. So, What you think about? What you think about people that don't support their own people? Think about that.
I don't know. I mean, some things it's like, our town for one is super weird.
Yeah.
So like, if you cool for 5 seconds, niggas be all on you, or people be all on you, and then if you, how can I say, once somebody else come beside you, they either trump you or do something else that's cooler, everybody will run to that. Whereas I feel like you got to do stuff on your own. You have to learn how to be confident and follow your dream or follow your thing on your own. But supporters are super important. Like they can inspire you when you ain't got no inspiration left. A lot of people be like, man, I don't even feel like doing this today, but I know somebody gonna need to hear this. You know what I mean? Or I know some kid like may be inspired off of what I done. A little kid talked to me last week, said, he was watching the podcast or listening to my musical. You want to be a DJ or something? So just keep it going.
I like that. That was a good answer. That was a good answer, man.
Yeah, man.
I don't think me personally, I think certain people only support certain like people, as in like, say if you know such and such down the street, I ain't gonna support him, but I'm gonna support somebody in a bigger city that we know.
Oh, for sure.
Like it's like, but dudes sound just as good down the street than the dudes you know.
Oh man, that's that Bible talk. They say a prophet ain't respected in his own town. Cause it's like, what I'm saying, how you think you more talented than me? I went to the same school you went to. I know the same God you know, whatever it is. And it's like, bro, you gotta respect somebody's effort alone, with their talent or their anointing or whatever you want to call it. Like, you can't just be so self-absorbed that you don't want nobody to be bigger than you or be bigger than the city. And for me, like, I love when people from another city support me. I mean, I love when hometown support me. Thank y'all for always supporting me. But like, to ever get a real bag, bro, you're gonna have to get some states and some countries supporting you. And, for everybody in the city of Florence, you know what I'm saying, let's get behind each other so the people in other places can see that we behind each other and we are already pushing numbers, whether it's podcasts, streams, sports, don't matter. Like, if we could all manage to get behind each other, black, white, really don't matter. If somebody got talent and they got a dream, just get behind them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, that's my take on it anyway.
I feel like when it comes to support, people don't believe until they start doing something, then they want somebody else to support them.
Yeah. Or they don't believe it until you make it all the way there.
Yeah.
I don't need your support no more.
Like,
yeah, I'm driving it. Yeah, I bought that. Yeah, I got the crib now. Like, I don't need
yeah, we from the hometown, but you didn't support me.
Yeah, don't come at me talking about, bro, I knew you was gonna make it. If you know I was gonna make it, why you ain't coming to me before now?
Speaking of support, man, we got a lot of supporters off the bat, just our name alone, which we gonna gain more. But we want you to be there with us, supporters, because once we start making a little change in our lives, we putting back in the community too.
That's for sure, man.
We putting back in the community too. It ain't just gonna be about us.
That's all I wanted for me. My mom, shout out her today. It's her birthday. She passed away though, so everybody want to buy their mom a crib, and hopefully we get this so Spoon come do for his and whatever. When my mom passed, and so I just want to be able to take care of my family and just help the community, man. Best way I know how. Whether that be teaching kids how to do what we doing here and providing a place where they can do that, and or playgrounds, basketball goals, or shoes, whatever, man. Whatever we want to be able to do. That's what we want to do.
Yeah. Shout out to Miss Brenda on her birthday.
Rest in heaven, Ma. I love you.
Guys, I got a good Miss Brenda story for y'all.
I told you, don't do it. I'm sitting up here telling you, don't do it. I'm going to get on Ann's ass, I promise you.
First thing first, me and Nate, we was best friends before we knew we was cousins. Like, we was best friends. Yeah. So like, once we figured out we was cousins, this and that, we share the same cousins and, aunties and stuff like that. So it was one time I met Miss Brenda, which I already met her before. I just couldn't remember.
That's my mama, yeah.
That's his mama.
Spoon younger than me, so we already knew of each other. It just is like he was growing up with his age and I was growing up with my age, and then we started working at the same place. But anyway.
I was in a different era, for sure. This guy right here, he helped me along the way because I was thinking thoughts that shouldn't be thought of. I was going through hard times with my mind that nobody knew about. Mental health is real.
It's a real friend as well, man.
But back to the story. So there's one good story. There's one good story. Every time I think about it, bro, I just start laughing because it's like I know he don't like it, but she was like, "Baby,
Let me tell it, man.
I remember you." I was like, "How you remember me? I used to change your diapers."
He loved it. This man loved it.
So I said, "Oh, you used to change my diapers." So me in my head was like, "Dang, I don't remember, but dang, all right, me." But when I get back to him inside, it was. You know your mama seen my wee-wee, right? Man,
I said,
like,
what?
I mean, she changing my diaper. What more?
I said, what? I went back at her. I said, Mom, what did you tell this man that for? He died laughing just like you do it now. You know what I'm saying, man? Little perverted ass. But it's funny. It is. And,
he don't like it, but he knew I was going to say it.
That's okay. That's okay.
It wouldn't be me if I didn't say something like that.
That's all right, though. I'm going to give me a good old Ann story. I ain't got one yet. Too hard. You know what I'm saying? I actually do got one. I got to get my details right. You know? But, yeah, man. Man, God bless my mom, and happy birthday, man. I love you. What else, my boy? Where we at?
Where we at with it? Hot topics.
Hot topics. Hot topics. All right. You want to talk about the Lakers?
We can talk about the Lakers. Let's talk about it. Man, Lakers. I'm a LeBron fan by heart.
We both, bro. We
listen.
We LeBron stands.
Even though your roster don't look like y'all can make it to the playoffs, you definitely can.
Yes, sir. They just picked up Pat Beal.
Shout out to Pat Beal. Just bring him.
You see the interview? He talking spicy. He talking nice. They said, "How do you feel going to the Lakers? You're gonna be playing with LeBron James and Russell Westbrook." And Pat Beal said, "You mean how do I feel? They're gonna be playing with."
I made the playoffs last year.
Yeah,
they did. I said, "Ooh, how you play with somebody like that,
bro?" I like it. You know what I'm saying? I think that man respect himself. And self-respect can go take you a long way. Now I think Pat Bev can be a bit annoying as a player. I don't like that style.
He be harassing.
Man, come on, man.
Be harassing. It's one of the ones you're gonna get attacked.
That, and then it's just like he try to act like that's a real gift to be annoying, you know, like to quote unquote try to get in somebody's head. But like that'll never stop a star. You know what I'm saying? Like you can do all that you want to. You might mess him up for a play or two, but a real player, Bron, Jordan, Kobe, man, he gonna sit you down and make you look bad. But I really think the Lakers got a chance. I mean, I do think Pat Bev is a hustler. I think he's gonna be important for the team. But I wonder if Ant Davis is gonna be healthy. That man can't do nothing but fall down. He was like, hey, Ant Davis Ant Davis out. Like, come on, man, golly.
You watch any college football this weekend?
Nah,
college football is pretty good.
I ain't big on football, man. I'm a basketball for the most part. I love sports, but you know what I'm saying. I saw the Auburn's running back. Oh my God, they got them wheels.
He's fine. Skip Bayless. You Skip Bayless?
What's that? Skip Bayless Auburn?
Nah, Skip Bayless is he say off the wall shit.
Oh, I don't know. I know he got them wheels. I know homie got them wheels. I seen him. And I shout out my cousin Cole. My cousin Cole a big Auburn fan, so I texted him immediately or whatever.
Nah, he didn't.
What?
He ain't no big fan, bro.
Oh man, he love Auburn.
Oh my God.
Dead ass.
Let me find out Cole a Bo Nix fan.
I don't know who Bo Nix is, but I bet you if he went to Auburn, he'll a fan.
He was the quarterback last year.
Nah, I'm sure he know. He told because I asked him at the beginning of the season. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking to my family and called my cousin too. And I was like, yo, what you think about Auburn this year? He's like, man, honestly, they're gonna be trash. He said they was trash last year. They're gonna be trash this year. And I know he ain't gonna say that ever in public, but he was like, bro, like, I don't know what we doing right now, whatever. That's what he said. But I seen that, I don't know I gotta find that running back's name. Bro, he was lightning though. Anyway, what about you? Who you watching? What you got going on?
You know, Florida. I'm a Florida Gator fan. Let's get it. Let's get into the spoon moment of the week. So I was just doing my research a little bit.
Shit.
Little hot topic of the week.
All right.
Bro, can you lose your virginity to a hand job?
Bro. Nah, I don't think so. I mean, like, if you ain't touched that rooter to the tutor. You know what I'm saying? I was sitting here thinking about it, like,
I was thinking about it, like, if you ain't touched that rooter to the tutor, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't touched that rooter to the tutor, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't touched that rooter to the tutor, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't touched that rooter to the tutor, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't touched that rooter to the tutor, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't touched that rooter to the tutor, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't touched that rooter to the tutor, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't touched that rooter to the tutor, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't touched that rooter to the tutor, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't touched that rooter to the tutor, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't touched that rooter to the tutor, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't touched that rooter to the tutor, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't touched that rooter to the tutor, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't touched that rooter to can you really lose your virginity? I heard Wallow and Gilly on $1 million worth of game.
Oh yeah, shout out Wallow Gilly, man. Big inspiration, man.
Yeah.
Salute y'all,
Them
man.
boys crazy. Them boys crazy. But Wallow lost his virginity to a hand job, he say.
In jail. Nah, that was Gilly. That was what Gilly would have said.
I really, that's tough. Technically,
I don't think that's real. I wouldn't. I don't think
because he said he started being around the old head, started saying he lost his virginity. Like, bro, y'all still doing it like you lost your virginity?
Nah, I don't count that.
Yeah, I don't count that either.
You don't count that?
I don't count that either.
I think penetration is evident on the whatever. But, you know, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. He could have busted a Whopper rules. Changed his life.
What you think?
There's a lot more out here to do.
What you think about the youth?
Amen. Give me something.
Meaning, you know how we was younger and wasn't no playing video games all day long.
Shit, we couldn't afford that shit like that.
Couldn't afford it. But some of us still had video games, but we still knew what to do outside though.
I think, like you said, like for me, I couldn't really afford it. Like, shit, my Nintendo stayed in the pawn shop more than stay at the house. So, low key, like, you know what I mean?
Listen, Rent a Center.
Coming to get it.
Listen.
Hey.
Listen this. Rent a Center, knock on your door when your parents, hey, you better not be peeking out that window. Wait, stay away from that door. They've been calling all day.
I see y'all.
They've been calling all day long, the whole week.
Facts.
Man, listen here, bro. Listen here, bro. I grew up like, bro, Rent a Center was like the bounty hunters.
Dog the bounty hunter.
Man, listen, stay knocking on the door. Hey, your mama ain't here? You know she ain't here.
The people, why you even ask for? Like, I'm going to tell you, stupid, dummy.
One thing I like about the youth, though, is more opportunity for them to actually shine without, you know, you can go to a camp now and get scholarships all over the world compared to just playing at school.
The internet, man. The
internet powerful.
If you got common sense and, like you said, like people who in your corner, I feel like you talented, man. And like you said, you got a little common sense and a little book sense, of course.
Yeah.
Like you definitely got a better chance of taking your talent to. The internet made the world smaller.
Yeah. So
we used to think the world was so big because we used to be out in the woods making clubhouses. Man, we making our own world, and now these kids can go jump. Kids making $1 million before they even get to the pros now. Yeah. They can start paying, so it's like, man, it's up to you now, for real.
Sure, right about that.
I respect it, like our kids and stuff. I'm just like, man, you gonna play some sport? I don't know what it is. We are gonna figure out something.
Yeah, you gonna figure out something.
Yeah, I don't care if you get $1 million, you can pay for your school. At least we gonna try to play for your school, just off my genes, just off my athleticism from me.
You got a lot of kids out there that you don't know about.
Come on, man.
What?
Come on, bro.
You got a lot of kids out there.
I got kids.
You.
Nah, man, I don't got no kids. Man.
You got a lot of
all
kids out there. All
Spoon's kids, please email spoonb@gmail.com. He got 3 that he know about. So we gonna start right there. All the rest of y'all, his email. Yeah, and just, go on and get your money. I remember this one time in Vegas.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm joking. We ain't gonna go there.
We ain't gonna talk about it. There's a lot of untold truths.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about the swimming pool.
Man, we gotta go back to Vegas though.
We need to, bro.
I think we need to Let It Rain goes to Vegas.
Hey, that'll be lit though.
I think we need to Let It Rain goes to Vegas.
Who can we interview in Vegas? That'll be lit. We have somebody to interview like.
We'll find somebody. We'll find Joe Schmo that been walking down the block for the last 2 months.
Bro, like I probably could get a cool DJ at Dre's used to be DJ. What was his name? Anyway, he cool, and I follow him, so shit, I can hit him up and try to get him in there.
Try to get you. That'll be sweet though.
It'll be lit, man.
Let me ask you something. I mean, it's just stuff I just see through the week, this and that, bro.
Y'all gotta know when Spoon be asking me stuff, we freestyling this. Like this ain't. We gonna start writing stuff down a little bit more. Spoon got some questions wrote down, but this off the cuff. This is not previously recorded. This is Nate and Spoon,
and that's how we want to go with it. Other than when we start having guests on here, it'd be more. This is just us. This is just like God talk until we have guests.
Yeah, like we're not putting on. It ain't no cabin, ain't none
Like,
of
this
that.
is-
Like this is just us chilling, man.
This is us before and after the fame.
Right,
Before,
Facts.
So do you believe in a woman paying for everything?
Nah, not at all, man. I mean,
Like what men paying for everything, not a woman. You know what I mean?
oh no, I don't. I don't think a man should pay for everything. I feel like genders now is all neutral. So like, you know, girls don't gotta cook no more. They don't gotta do. They might be the breadwinner, so they feel like the dude supposed to do all that stuff. So I don't know. I think that's personal, really, honestly.
Yeah.
Personally, you know what I'm saying? When I was in a relationship, we split most of the things. And it worked for the most part, you know. I feel like that worked for the most part for us. So whatever, you know, works for you and yours, I think that's what you need to do. What you think?
I honestly think, really and truly, I think it should be just to keep everything down from you telling, you know, men or anybody that's paying the majority of the bill gonna say, I'll do everything.
Right.
I do everything.
Right.
You don't do nothing. You know, but the little stuff add up to bigger things.
Hey.
Just being honest about it. Like, say, for example, if I'm paying the mortgage and she paying the utility bill, the Wi-Fi, you might got cable, might not, and she get the little small stuff like
she washing clothes, making sure the living room picked up.
Yep, the kids at school,
Kids
this
at
and that,
school,
stuff
lunch
like
packed,
that.
yeah.
I feel like all that stuff, and you come to a middle with like food and stuff, I feel like all that stuff work out the main common bills. But you know, some people like to do stuff out of spite. Like, I do everything around, you don't do nothing.
Yeah.
Like, bro, why set yourself up like that?
Yeah, I think it's a communication thing. I think.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I definitely been in a boat where I felt like I was doing more.
Yeah.
And got, you know, felt a little bit upset about it when I felt like they was doing less.
Yeah.
Or like wasn't appreciative.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And that's really the big thing is like, especially with a dude, all you gotta do is say, baby, thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate that so much. Like, I know you didn't have to do that. Rub a shoulder, rub a toe one time. If that's your man, do what you need to do for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I especially, you know, our women, I feel like, all women, period.
All women.
I feel like all women, like, with the changing of the genders, like, it's like girls don't, I don't know if in the absences of a lot of fathers, a lot of chicks don't be grateful about nothing no more, bro. They just be like, shit, if you ain't gonna do it, the next nigga will.
Yeah.
You like, damn, that's how it was. I just did it though. You gotta ask this nigga and you gotta bust it open and do all this shit for this nigga all over again. I just did it for you. You still can't say thank you. Or you still can't act like, you know, whatever, because you looking at the next dude. But anyway.
I'm with you on that one. I just feel like you just balance the way your household is. You know, you might have somebody that can pay for everything and somebody else. But in the common world of people, the normal world, I ain't talking about the another world somebody done read about or Googled about.
Yeah.
You know, you should, you know, whatever makes y'all feel right.
Facts, bro. And like I said, either one be grateful. That's the whole thing. Like, if she doing, say thank you. I appreciate that, babe. You know, things been tough on me this week.
Yeah. That's my problem.
You know
I don't say thank you enough. Even though I know my wife know, and she know I be worrying about so much other stuff.
Yeah.
I don't say thank you enough.
Bro, that's a big, I feel like
even though I'm thankful, but I'm not, I need to be more emotional.
You gotta verbalize it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and look them in the eyes. And I feel like in the black community, especially, like it ain't, we say thank you to our mama and the grown folks.
Yeah.
Like, you had to do it even when you wasn't thankful. Like, boy, you better say thank you.
Thank you for this peanut butter jelly sandwich for the 5th day in a row.
Yeah.
Or this damn sugar bread. I done add a little butter.
Thank you for that one ice cube in that. That water out the faucet, out the hose. But like, when you get grown, you're like, I'm tired of saying thank you to all this bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Thank you, but you know you welcome, whatever. But I think, like you're saying, like, that is something that's lost, like little what's the word? Manners.
Yeah.
Like them little bitty manners. And then like I learned, like, especially working in restaurants and stuff, like having your man, excuse me, sorry.
Yeah.
Saying that stuff like that over and over repeatedly on purpose. It's so people won't take shit personal. And that's how when you say thank you, it's like, okay, did they really mean it? It don't matter, they said it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter, I said it. Like, so you can mark the words when you try to say, hey, I wasn't grateful, or you was feeling some kind. I said thank you. You know I did. I don't never not say it.
Also, another thing we forgot to tell our supporters, like, guys, if y'all got music y'all want to send to us and want to come on a podcast, just let us know. It's a simple message.
I'm not playing everybody's song. I don't care. I'm a DJ.
Just let us know, man. Just let us know if you
I'm a DJ. I reserve the right not to play shit. I'm just playing, y'all. Send us your music. We might get crunk to it. That'll be, something. And then we'll interview you too.
Yeah.
And this is our stuff. Y'all welcome to make your own podcast. Do what you want. This is our opinion about everything. Yeah. But it's all love this way.
Let's see.
But as a DJ, I turned down everybody though.
Huh?
I turned down everybody except for Asia when I was DJing in Florence because the only way, a lot of people offered to pay me, like good guys offered to pay me to play their music at the club, but I wouldn't because that's short money versus the long money. Like me and Asia got a song on Spotify right now. I think it's at 15,000 streams.
You talking about stock market?
Yes, sir, stock market.
Oh yeah, that's
2 or 3 years old. Shout out Asia Lene out here. But if you're gonna mess with me, you're gonna mess with me the long way. I always been like that, and whether in hustling or whatever. But you can't. How can I say it? You can't sacrifice your position. You can't sacrifice your position for cash or for undervalue. You can't sacrifice your position for ownership either. And like everybody talking about it now, like everybody in the Black community is talking about ownership because it ain't been a thing for us. Mm-hmm. We always rent it.
It's not big, right? Especially here, it's not big.
We always rent it. We always sold our copyright. We always sold our everything. And now, but I always understood that if you own something, nobody can never take it from you. And, that's what we got to start doing as a people and as creatives. Like, and that's why we doing what we doing, and that's why we pay for what we pay for, so we can do all our own. And, hopefully our views and everything, which y'all watching, will build into a castle that nobody can break. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Ownership. Like, people nowadays, their eyes more open now compared to what it was because you're so accessible to a lot of knowledge. Like
it's the internet, yeah.
You're accessible to everything, man. There's so many people around here now that's like got LLCs, they doing candle wax, they baking, they Bitcoin. They cleaning shoes for nothing. Like,
NFTs,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's so many people around here that's got their mind open up to like just trying, bro. You just gotta try.
You really
do,
man.
Like we had all this stuff for 2-3 months.
Yeah.
And we just bro, we got it in our mind. We keep saying we're gonna do it. Let's do it. And let's see where it go. We're gonna put the work in and make it do what it do. But we just gotta start like anything else. And no sense in buying this $5.99 board, these $100 mics, these $30 for a little stand like this.
Talk that
shit. $30. That's a lot of money for a little stand. But you gotta put the money where your mouth is.
If you don't invest in yourself, how you ever think somebody else gonna invest in you or believe in you? If we didn't put ourselves on to a certain platform, nobody would have ever saw us to believe in. Mm-hmm. So you have to invest a certain amount in yourself before you even think somebody could ever believe in you, because they might not even get to see you. You could be the best rapper, best singer, best, anything. And that's, mathematician. It don't got to be no entertainment. Yeah. This is just what we choosing, but we can do a lot of other things on top. Trust me, we do a lot of other stuff than what you see. So, but you got to be able to be confident enough to have trust and faith in yourself. Like, I'm gonna invest in myself. Like you said, I'm gonna go to this camp. If I have to pay for it myself,
I'm gonna go.
Yeah. If I have to get me a camera so I can do my own highlight reel, or buy this program for my computer because I want to learn how to code. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or whatever you want to do in life, you have to do that for yourself. Don't wait for your mama. Don't wait for your daddy, or don't wait for your husband or for your wife. You save your money up and you do it for yourself. Cause you're gonna be the one who reap the reward. So that ain't to be big and nothing like that. You do it yourself.
You're gonna put your time in everybody else's stuff. You won't put it in your own craft. That's where we go wrong at. We're giving all these people an extra 30 hours a week for an extra $300.
Man, if that.
Because taxes are gonna get taken out of it. So you might well put your craft in your own material.
Man, you fall sick, you die tomorrow, they're gonna have somebody else in your spot. They don't care nothing about you. So you better start caring about yourself.
Better start caring about yourself.
Real talk.
I start caring about yourself.
Real talk.
I like that one. That was pretty good. People don't really and truly. People think a lot of stuff hard to get, and it's really not.
Yeah.
Let's imagine, bro.
Just take money.
We both been homeowners, this and that, bro. Our whole life, we grew up like, man, it's gonna take a fortune to get on your house. And little do you know, It take a little as $3,000 to get you a house.
It's facts, man.
Take a little as $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 to get you a big house in a nice neighborhood.
Yeah, for real.
It's not. It's we choose.
It's the other knowledge. It's the underlying knowledge. It's the underlying red tape that we don't understand. You know what I'm saying? That's what trip a lot of underprivileged people and people who come from poverty or from lower class or didn't have that much. We don't get the information. It just be information, and the information is all over the place now. So like, it ain't no, like you said, I know so many drug dealers and so many people who had hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars, man, still don't own my house. Yeah, still don't own one piece of property.
You can go to a little dice game right now.
Facts.
100,000 sitting on the floor right there, and y'all betting against each other.
Right.
That's the problem with us. Y'all bet against each other instead of working with each other.
Man, y'all put that 100,000 on some property and leave it there for 10 years, it'll be worth a million.
Your egos and pride get in the way of other people's success. Y'all can work together. We went to the west side. I rode by the west side this morning, taking my little girl to school. I see all them houses over there.
Shout out to west side, bro. We both come from the west side.
Both come from the west side. I see all them houses over there.
Cherokee Street, you already know.
Man.
It's just what do you call it? Gold.
That's gold, man.
It's gold.
That's gold.
It's gold, plutonium. You trying to buy a chain.
You can go down to the courthouse right now and get a whole list of houses that's $800. All you gotta do is pay $800 yours.
Bruh.
$1,000.
The credit gotta be right. You gotta go through the real estate. You gotta go through the proper channels. But like smooth serious though. Like, are you a first time buyer?
Yes.
You blessed.
I'm telling you.
FHA loan.
Is that easy? It's really that easy. $10, $15, you spending $40, $50 a day on food? Man. Trickle down to $20. Man. You got 30 left.
Cigarettes, weed.
By the end of the week, you got 150. By the end of the week, you can say 150. I'm not going to Taco Bell, McDonald's, and Ruby Tuesday.
Eat you some ham sandwiches and some ramen like you used to have to anyway.
Noodles
and noodles, boy.
Like we got the resource, we got the money.
You got to see it though.
You got to see it,
and you got to value. If you don't value what you got, you'll never get nothing else. Point blank. If you don't take care of what you got, you won't get nothing else. And you may think it's small, and some other people may think it's small, but you can't think it's small. You got to know what you got and appreciate what you got. You
also got to change your circle of people.
Big facts.
If you ain't around people that go getters, this and that, you'll never be the same. You'll never grow. Or if you grow, guess what? The people around you still the same. So they don't do no good for you.
Facts.
They don't do no good for you. You can grow, but your friends still stay the same. You in the wrong crowd.
Facts. Change ain't change, man. You got to change.
You in the wrong crowd. Yeah. You in the wrong crowd.
And change is good, man. Don't let nobody tell you change. Man, that nigga changed on me. So? Shit.
What does it matter? I see people all the time.
I changed my drawers yesterday. So, you mad about that too? Damn, like, nigga, so what?
That's the problem. People are scared of change. I was a victim of change. I'm a straightforward person. I like to get up, do this, do that, and that's it. We taking the risk right now, podcasting, showing it to the world. Every day. Taking the risk.
Like I said, nobody may even watch this shit, but we gonna take the risk and try it.
We're gonna take the risk and try it. Yeah. That's all we going for.
I feel like as I got older, I always been a creative, whatever. And I was raised in Atlanta, so all my teachers was black, all that stuff from when I was a kid. So I feel like I never had that blockage that you can get influence. Influence, you can see like, there ain't too many affluent black people. There ain't too many affluent, ain't no black doctors, black lawyers. The mayor ain't never been black. It's just certain things that ain't never happened in this city. I had already seen that from the age of 0 all the way to 11. So I never understood those borders, and then when I come here, like I still feel that way. Mm-hmm. So that's why people like, man, they always trying something. They always do something. Why wouldn't I?
You got to.
Everybody else doing it. Like, why wouldn't I? And then like in this town, it's so much stuff, so much opportunity. You know what I mean? Like you said, it take money, but like everything take money.
Everything take money.
Everything take money. So why not try?
Sure, right. Growing up, shoot, I wanted what the rich folks had.
Facts. Like, everybody do.
Why when I go out here, I'm like this, but when I go back home, it's nowhere near it. I'm like, man, I want that just as well as they want it. How did they get it? I'm asking questions. I still ask questions. I don't care. I'm going to ask questions till the day I die. It's a lot of people I can call to be like this and that, but it's like some stuff ain't meant for you to have at that time.
Right.
That's how you got to look at it. Some stuff ain't meant for you to have.
You ain't ready for it.
For it. I feel like if I would have got it early on, I wasn't ready for it. Like, I wasn't ready for it.
Same.
I wasn't ready for it.
Them payments ain't no joke. Like, we talking about, it may cost, you know, a couple $5,000 to get that big house, but then that payment gonna be $2,000 a month.
Yeah.
So if you ain't ready to pay that, you ain't got the income to pay it. You don't need to get that house. I know you can afford it. You can sign for it. That don't mean you should get it.
That don't mean you should get it. And that's the problem with the world today.
Yeah, that's the problem.
It's a lot of stuff that you get and you know you shouldn't have it. Then you get mad at the next person.
And like you said, everybody that look rich ain't rich.
Ain't rich.
They might be in debt up to their eyeballs, about ready to shoot, they blow a hole in their head. You don't even know it. But they driving the Benz, clothes look all fly, pool, all that stuff. But they going in debt month after month, sinking. So you got to be thankful for where you at, because you don't really know. You don't really know what people be going through for real.
Don't really know. Well, guys, thank y'all for watching. Please like, subscribe. Tell your friend, tell your grandma, tell your grandma's grandma.
Fact, bro. Tell your dog, tell your cat, your
anybody
fish.
Like, subscribe, man. It's free.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. That's all it takes to click of a button. It's free, guys.